Dragon Quest II sprite this time. Oh, we start with heal this time. 12 strength. That's a lot of... We're in swamp again. I would like to try to save this gold, so, you know. I think we will save. Might be hoping for too much, though. Especially at 21 HP as a start. So we have to go out and pick away. Based on this, I think our start is westerly. Oh, it has hurt. I think we can, yeah, we kill it and go to level 2. Apparently not. Now we'll see. In swamp, but we're not forced. I'd be so mad if there's actually a town up here. I'm going to call this a west start. Travel down to find towns. Can't find them up, that's for dang sure. No. Just Ghost doesn't quite give us the level. I'm a little put off by the fact that Bolter. We can't kill that. We can kill that. Get 5 hit points. Yeah. Now we're dead. That level up wasn't the greatest. The scorpion, can I take it? Or, I would say probably. 5 strength's a decent level. Learn outside and return. Which, without extra HP, doesn't do a whole lot for us, actually. Still have only 8 MP, which is terrible. We start with heal, we get 2 heals, which is good. Good-ish, I guess. Reds are already running from us. We can obliterate those already. Just need to hope to get lucky. Yeah. And we did. One. We can't even go back because we'll die. I'll die anyway, so... Get 9. Get 9, which... We've lost all our golds. I suppose the thing to do would have been to grab the magic key and then see... And then save. I think leaving the room chiefly allows you to do that. I think we're going to be living here for a while. The swab tiles are insane. Yeah, I say it's west because we have up and down we can go to. We can go back and get magic. We can go retrieve more. Holy shit, we're not getting anything. It is leveling up true to the sprite. That's kind of how your increases worked in Dragon Warrior 2. doesn't do much for getting us out of this area. Yeah, it's gonna be like 90? 69. That's not as bad. That gold was useless to pick up in retrospect, since it doesn't really help us. Yeah, I can't see an end. That's depressing. Probably try to get one more level. We're doing okay. Like, we could have had this start and not had the means to defeat anything, which would have been bad. I have to trek that swamp. Oh. Hey, already, breakers. The strength gain isn't bad. I think I have to go through the swamp. I don't know which way to go, though. Let's just confirm there's nothing down here. Well, death. Death is down here. Yeah, it's been like 1 HP, 1 MP levels. Strength's 24, I mean, that's good. It's a good start for not having any, like... Southeast Swamp is the barrier. Well, that's not good. gonna surpass our death counter from the last seed, I'm pretty sure. Bridge. We have magicians. It's dodging. Really? Okay. Four, 6, 7. I think we got multiple at once, so did it just... Bridge south, cross from swamp. Hopefully I'm about to make a note that there's like a town down here or something. Okay, we defeated the poltergeist. Yeah, I think that's why my stat gains were a little higher, because I in fact gained multiple levels. Bridges to nowhere. Dead end. This swamp? I can't cross it and live. But in order to explore here, I have to cross it. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. We die. Gaining like 6 HP and 10 magic seems like a lot, but if it was like 6 and 7, considering it's 2 levels, that's about the average of what I've been getting so far. For 1, so yeah. Alright. It's probably still too early for me to be killing warlocks. Definitely too early to be killing a green dragon. Oh. We'll just level up till we find something, I guess. Our strength gain has been decent. Yeah, we're just... The zone I have to get through is pretty brutal. There is some luck involved. Can hang around home for a little bit. I mean, the fact that I got a metal slime and gained like 2 levels does kind of show that we're it didn't change much is what I'm trying to say. There's a level. Response 5, HP, magic 17. That we might be able to work with. $17 doubles our MP pool. We don't have anything useful to cast yet, but, you know, it's something. Just want to see how far the next level is. Yep, that's the end of the easy levels, I guess. Hanging around in the zone probably is wasting time at this point. 29 strength. We do have heal, so that... Assuming... Rather, assuming the enemies are enemies we can take, the MP pool does drastically help our survivability. I just need to kill it, because trying to run is dangerous. I have no chance against Stone Man. And apparently, there's an invisible line here where the zones cross. I can probably take Warlock at this point. Or rather, I should at least try. Yeah, these are worth a not insignificant number of HP or experience. They do take a significant amount of HP. We have to go all the way across. Because I don't know if it's quicker to take it to the bottom and then use this bridge down here. Skeleton is very takeable. Ugh. So there's a northerly direction, and that's what I was looking into. More swamp this way. I don't know if we can take a wolf at this point. We can't heal. Probably can't take him. Maybe I try the mountain path first. The zone is making us go through is just tough. I can certainly try for the mountain area first. We're getting Magidrakes in 2 turns now. That bridge doesn't really have anything to do with anything. Yeah, that's a run killer. Okay. Half hour and we still haven't found a town. We still haven't survived to find a town. The enemies vary from defeatable to decent experience to bad. Yup. This is a problem. Facing green dragons pretty far away from like having a chance against them. So at this point, it's basically you run into it, you're dead. Can't beat it. Can we take a Dream Lord? No, we can't take a Dream Lord. Poltergeist we can take. So I mean, like, these zones just vary wildly. Would have been nice to be able to kill that. The metal slimes appearing is basically just a troll. You basically have to like land a crit to get through that. Alright, into the mountains we must go. Less resistance. Yep, it's a weaker zone. New line of notes for whatever I'm about to find. Oh my God. Wow. Another 28. No weapon. So, east through the mountain range is what we need to be doing. Third. We're done. No crap. There really isn't a good way for me to like, strategically level, because I either have to fight in safe zones that are basically guaranteed to give big or little experience, or I fight in dangerous zones where there's enemies that have viable XP, but there's also enemies that can easily kill me. Draw. 18. hardly seems worth it. Dream Lord is still way beyond what we can do. I'm gonna need a weapon probably to get anywhere in this. So somewhere off to the east here, there is a delineation line that changes the zone. Dragon Lord breath on metal scorpions. We've learned nothing. Magidrakey just says, screw it, I'm out. Can't beat a wolf. There really isn't... There really isn't a good way to go. We have to get through green dragons, like, whichever way we go. Finally a game worthy of its namesake, I guess. There's dragons. Dragons to the right of me. Dragons to the left of me. We'll stay in the zone, I guess. Oh, please just die. Level 8. Okay. Another 17 is worth heading back to town for, though. We got 9 more attack power, which... yeah. Probably not enough to take, like, dragons. I don't know if that hurt helps us too much either. At this point, our attack power outstrips it for most of the enemies we're fighting. Defense power is 13, which is pathetic. Heal more with more HP? Like, maybe? same amount of damage as hurt, essentially. We do have a cave. And I don't know what it is. Let's see. It's not Erdrix because it starts at the bottom. Oh, that's Swamp. This is Swamp. Easiest navigation ever. We didn't exhaust exploration of that area either, so... There's a town that's worth noting, and this is Breckenary. Now we have to have a look at the store. No weapons, unfortunately. But we are able to afford a shield and get our defense 13 to 17. We could have got a bigger shield if we do I go back? Do I go forward? I'm not sure. We can't go through there. We can't go south. We can go east. Nothing there. Try north, I guess? Not defeating a gold man. What odd zones? Just gonna make a note that Breckenary has all shields. That is useful information for us. And now we can go either way from Breckenary. Finding Erdrix armor early would be very helpful. That tentacle gold would have been real useful. That ain't good. Thou art dead. There might be another town connected to Brecconary, the Brecconary area. I just can't. Just not strong enough to verify that yet. You have to take 6 damage just to get out of Tentacle. Alright, I'm curious to see what else might be north. Brecconary has been found, that is good. Yeah. This is just... Lord, does 50... It's really just attrition. I feel like I was close to a town off on that, like, southeast, like, jump too, but there's a lot of strong zones we have to go through just to get to that too. I do know that the large shield is also in Brecconary, so I can... That's an option if we ever... This is a really tough zone. This is just... I mean, this one could really come together, like, once you more or less level out. But... at least for the beginning, like, it's just... unforgiving. And I'm just not turning down experience points at this point. There's the cave. Finding somewhere that sells weapons would be handy. There's desert tile over here. Okay, there's town. Is it guaranteed though? We can note this, I guess. Harkness and Swamp east of Swamp Cave. There's some word twisting. Word twister. The Metal Scorpion has Dragon Lord breath. We would very much not like to. That's not good. You're not getting that chest for a long time. Or that item. Assuming it even has one. I missed that second seed. How is it going, AJB? Red dragon guarding the treasure. Although, once we can actually kill him, that is a really good grinding tile. That's good. She got more sleep. Just hits and runs. No draws we can kill pretty easily now. There is desert. Lost like 5 pounds. Yeah, you gain it back quick. Nope. That's bad idea. The controller did not scroll to the run button. Let's see it with a crit. It's still not even close to dead. Look at the size of this second swamp, though. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Can't. Can't stop it from using breath. That is trolling. 18, 19. It's like 21 steps, I think. Because I think when I got to 20, there was 6 more steps. So you have to... You essentially take 42 HP damage. 48 when you consider like the ones you have to walk through just to get out of Tentacle. And then a further 4 damage here. If I had anywhere to spend gold, well, I guess if I managed to kill it, I could go get the large shield. And then inexplicably the zone becomes safe. Or the zone is mixed. Oh, Dragon Lord's castle. That is a town of some kind. It's coal. Good old coal. I'm gonna put this on its own line. We'll have to see what they have. Please come again. Thank you, come again. Nothing in that tile. I think they only spawn when necessary. Yeah, every time I get the flu, like I'm like, ooh, look how much weight I lost, and then I just gain it back like days later. Yeah, it's another 2 defense. Alright. So... open the armor tab here quick. Leather armor is worth 4. Chain 10. Half plate 16. They also have the silver shield, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Curiosity. Ugh. I didn't know it could hit for that much. I can still buy leather armor, so. Trying to safeguard that area for 300 would probably be the way to go. Get the defense up by 10. But again, I think that town had armors and not just bamboo pole for a weapon. If I can reach it again, I can recheck. Brackenary didn't have any weapons, I remember that. Shit. Alright, so we need to find Garen. Garenham. We need to find Remuldar. And Caitlin. I think that's it for towns. Most of the caves are still outstanding too. We're not having any luck. We're getting enemies we can't run from and we can't take. I'm not healing to try to get away from them because it's probably quicker just to let them kill me. Is this enough experience? It gets close. I think it's 21 steps through there. It's just insane. I should try to survive and get at least the chainmail. The real thing that gets you away from... Well, that's lucky. There's just like really, really high level zones intertwined and like really weak ones. 23 power helps. Hurt more helps a lot too. It's gonna make a lot of stuff I couldn't defeat before defeatable now. That red dragon in Hawksness, we would have to land, I think, two hurt more on to defeat. It's got like 120 something damage. Or 120 HP. You just obliterate this guy with the hurt more. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, that works too. Probably helps me level up significantly too. Flame sword. Don't have a good way to grind for it, unfortunately. Hurt more is probably the most valuable learn, though. Because now I can take stuff that we wouldn't have had a prayer of taking before. If I find anything here, it's labeled north of Sharlock. And I do find a cave. Finding a crit would do it. Which cave? Okay, this one. Chest is just free. Take the treasure chest. That's not worth anything. Actually, it might be. Because we could just take it. Cave to the immediate north, and then we're kind of lopped off. I should figure out what's in there. Basically immune to hurt more. So, that is a gold grind. I could use it to double back for the flame sword. It's just pretty repetitive. You have to go in there like 20 times to get the necessary gold. Critically, green dragons, I think, should now be killable with hurt more. The real problem is we haven't really gotten HP. Risk it for the biscuit. I do say that was risky because he could have killed me. That level was basically worthless. They are tempting me with that gold grind. The seed is tempting me. Dragon Lord breath. We are at a threshold where we can get the half plate armor. Yeah, that chest in that cave is basically like killing a gold man without having to spend the time to kill the gold man. But given the sheer difficulty of finding weapons right now, it might be worth it. Because sometimes it's better to go after what you know is there than hoping to find like something more attainable later. Because we don't know where the rest of these towns are at this point. Two hurt more wipe this out. Or we get hit and die. Yeah, our HP has not climbed. That's a real problem. I mean, it has done a little bit of climbing, but not enough. It does worry me, like, the length of, like, how long I'll have to play this seed to beat it. The seed is particularly cruel because of like how much HP draining swamp you have to go through without the hit points to take the damage. But you do start with heals, so I mean, that's something. We still haven't fully explored down into that mountain range to the southwest. Yeah, we're basically ripping stuff apart barehanded at this point. So I'm kind of conflicted as to how useful I guess they have varying HP levels. Okay. $47 HP at level 10 is just wild. There's a cave north of all that mess, and I still don't know what it is. Because I was killed before I could go inside of it. Having like at least 20 more HP at this point would be immensely helpful. Because it would just be a massive break for survivability. I think we're just going to... What I need the most is defense, actually. Hurt more lands on these, I'm pretty sure. I'll get ambush hit. That's why I need the hit points. 10 points short of a level up. If I could have gotten hurt more on it, I would have leveled. Alright, level 11. That doesn't help. It helps a little bit. But it doesn't really fundamentally change my vulnerability. What's our defense? 31. If I'm grinding for anything at this point, it would be the silver shield. Demon Knight. The seed does know the Geneva Conventions forbid torture, right? Or that torture is considered a war crime. Sure, why not? Having the gold threshold to like upgrade equipment and then not being able to get there alive is... It's gotta be a form of some kind of torture, doesn't it? But this has been the stingiest I've seen with HP distribution. It takes a while to damage break those suckers too. And then in another battle, 62 wasn't enough to kill it. Game just decides you die. If anyone wants to criticize me for going the same way, every possible like direction has these zones. So there isn't a safer path, like it just doesn't exist. Every possible path I take has the risk of running into these enemies. This north path has like the only known gold grind that I can like use. It wouldn't have been bad if the leveling wasn't so stingy on HP. It's giving us more than enough MP. You need to hit it 3 times to kill it. There's 2. Okay, we got it. Puts leveling on the table at least. Nope, you're dead. You just die. And like, why not use heal more against the green dragon? The problem is, like, if it hits for that much damage, and I only have 57 HP, or 53, you end up right back where you start, like when it lands a hit. This can only really be leveled out of, and considering that red dragons can appear, that's just going to take a while. This guy does use hurt. 2 hurt wars will, assuming I can land 2. Oh my god. Okay, he's gone. Learn Sleep and Radiant. Man. We're gonna go back, because that's actually significant. Go from 53 to 66. That actually does have some influence on our survivability now. We're still absolutely screwed. Just get better. If you run into enemies that just kill you and you can't run from them and you can't do enough damage to kill them, they're just gonna kill you. There really isn't. Just gaining levels from what I can kill is the only way through. Actually, my attack power is 90 without a weapon right now. That is going to... 32 without a weapon. That's ridiculous. That might have actually given me the win button. Yep, it has more. And hitting it will just deal with the remaining HP. I don't know if there's a chest in Hawksness either, or a treasure rather. In the last scene, I only took 9 deaths. The difference there was that it gave me these ridiculous strength boosts, but it also... the HP didn't lag. I should probably go to Breckenary and get the large shield if I can. Okay. Its HP is somewhere in the range that I can't just hurt more and kill. So I needed to cast another Hurt More at that guy. But yeah, a lot of the enemies I'm running into, you're expected to have like this level of strength and 100 HP? Over 100 HP and like at least double the defense. The result is, if I run into one, I'm just gonna die. That's mean. That's just mean. There we go, he's dead. 255 is nowhere near because we need like 1,000 experience to level. Get me through the bad zone. We can no longer go to retrieve the shield because we no longer have... Gotta be kidding me. Putting it to sleep lets me run. I don't think it works against, like, red dragons. I think against a red dragon you just die if you can't get away from it. Also, sleep isn't guaranteed to work. Heal more before taking a step, dumbass. This guy has Dragon Lord Breath, which is a one-turn wipe still, I think. Star Wyverns are very dangerous. And then we have regular blue slime in the same zone. Yeah, okay. So, okay, we got away from that. Getting tired of the demons. Now I have to like risk assess. We're gonna do 2 pulls. Succeeding at getting the large shield and the half plate will increase our armor by 12. I just need that right now. Where are we at? 32. Half plate. At this point, every point of defense matters. Okay, that seems to damage break the hurt spell. I guess I could have done regular attacks too. Unlucky level 13. 69. Nice. Even if I get enough to buy the full plate armor, it's still better to get the large shield because the increase to defense will be higher. Oh, it's only 800. So our defense is 47 points though. The way this seed is doling out attack power though, I won't even need like the Erdrick sword to get to beat the dang game. I mean, I will probably inevitably find the sword. Unless it's tucked in a difficult to find place. without magic. We just need to get the hell out of that battle. The only way I kill that thing is with Hurt More. Because I think it has HP in excess of like 100 points. Is this just... I think this is just a looper. Loop the loop. We actually cannot get back. I think Hurt More is guaranteed to land on skeletons. You can be super strong, but if you don't have HP to like take the hits, like you're still gonna die a lot. I don't think it will work. Nope, we don't have it either. Yeah, we just one-shot warlocks. There's nothing up here. Oh, I was looking westerly. Well, I did verify dead endery. I don't think there's any other reason to be in that town at this point. I think I have the silver shield, but that also exists in coal on the other end here. We'll actually... we'll use return. I'm gonna just save and quit at this point, as thou wish to continue thy quest. I'm going to do a state save just in case, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to follow button one time, so like share the YouTube end of things, and we'll see you guys again next time. Till then, have a great one. Have a great weekend. Later on, guys.